Right from its very early days, ITN nurtured a new breed of television newscasting stars. And some went on to even greater things. But with its huge expansion over the last decade, ITN simply outgrew its present newsrooms in Wells Street. When they moved here 21 years ago, they were originating 37 minutes of programming a day. Now, it's more than 8 hours a day. For newscasters like Fiona Armstrong, as well as other ITN production staff and journalists, the time had come to move. Designed by architect Norman Foster, the new ITN Centre is where the old Sunday Times used to be. Its main focal point is a huge atrium with a ground-to-roof opaque wall of glass letting sunlight into all the 10 floors. ITN will use 5 of them. The other 5 it intends to rent out. 2 of the highest-tech newsrooms in the land, one for ITV, the other for Channel 4, replace the 4 there used to be. The whole place provides what planners call horizontal integral communications. That means that everybody and everything, like tape editing booths, graphic facilities and studio control rooms, although linked by around 700 miles of cable, are in fact close together, which should make it a nicer place to work in. According to ITN, the new studios and technical installations, which cost around £45 million, make it the most advanced automated television broadcasting station in Europe, if not the world, providing, of course, ordinary human beings can make it all work. ITN's move here will cost the company some £120 million. They hope to rent out the top part of the building, which they don't need. But already financially strapped, with the ITV companies having to stump up an extra £7 million recently to help them along, is this what ITN should be spending its money on?
The property market is not particularly bright at this moment, but of course that wasn't the case when we entered into the project. But having said that, it is looking much more hopeful now, and we have quite a lot of interest in the remaining floors that we have to let, and I would see that problem will be solved by halfway through next year.
So you'll be able to afford to run the building then?
Oh yes, we can afford to run it even now, but it will be that much better, of course, when the remainder of the floors are let.
The Channel 4 Daily broadcasts from the new building this morning. In a few minutes from now, Jon Snow and Zainab Badawi will introduce the first ever Channel 4 News from here. ITN's other programmes will be broadcast from their new headquarters this coming Saturday. Tricia Ingrams for Thames News.